Coors Stadium. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So here are the new-look Packers set to go to work. And at the helm here in 2023, a lot of eyes on this man in his fourth NFL season, Jordan Love.
This is set up now to be the true beginning of Love's NFL career because he's finally out from under the shadow of Aaron Rodgers, and Green Bay is giving him this season to prove he can be their starter. 4 years after he was drafted in the first round, we'll find out Love is the next decade-long starter for the Green Bay Packers.
Second down, Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft.
Only able to gain a couple there. And now third down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
On gain of 19 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Throwing, Love. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Now a second down throw for Love here. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
He'll find his tight end here, DeGuara. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. Here's Pat O'Donnell coming out for Green Bay on fourth down. Back deep for Cincinnati, the rookie Charlie Jones. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The Bengals now set for their first possession, and it's Pro Bowler Joe Burrow who leads this offense in his fourth season now out of LSU.
Burrow may be young in his career, but he's helping the Bengals to one of the best stretches they've ever seen. 12 wins last year was matching team record, and they made the conference championship game in back-to-back seasons for the first time ever. And we said overall, he's the man they call Joey B. 35 touchdown passes last year and almost 4,500 yards.
Back to Mixon on first down. Down the left sideline. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. Touchdown! Irv Smith Jr. 26 yards. And the Bengals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. First and 10. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Had no command that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
On play action. Love to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Sam Hubbard, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
So that a free 15 yards.
And it's always a tough one as a defender because a lot of the penalties that you commit, pass interference, holding, when they happen, you actually know what you're doing. But a face mask penalty, a lot of times it's inadvertent, but it still costs you the same amount of yardage.
Past the 20. And all the way down to the 5. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll give it to Mixon. A beautiful fake. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. Mixon will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1.
Holding, offense.
So a decision to make there. They decline the penalty as they'd rather force the 4th down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. And they'll run for it with Evans. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Chris Evans punching it in from a yard away. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, nothing good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback. Another drive coming up for this Packers offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now the 4th-year man for BC, it's A.J. Dillon. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. And Clifford to throw it. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, there's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Clifford throwing off the play fake. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Clifford setting up play action. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4. Here's Pat O'Donnell on now to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's Williams to return. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Now it's the backup Simeon. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Simeon. And that's complete to the tight end, Devin Asiasi. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. 1st down. Simeon throwing again. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they've had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Offside, defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. On 2nd down, Dillon. An excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. First down to the air with Clifford. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Clifford. Dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Clifford on 3rd and short. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Simeon. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Inside the 20. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though our offense hasn't done anything, we've had our troubles on our own right, we still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
Fighting his way through contact. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. His guys still have the lead, but that pick six a moment ago didn't help matters much as they start with a 1st and 10. They start the drive with Evans. Powering forward. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Evans again. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
They'll run on 1st down with Evans. 56 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
On 2nd down, a run with Evans.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll try the air now with Simeon. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. Touchdown, Bengals.
Trenton Irwin as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd down throw from Clifford. He gets that one complete to Wicks.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Clifford now, here's 1st and 10. That's complete to Wicks. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Boy, rough crowd. No football for 6 months already. We're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
Yeah, they're going to speed things up here.
On 1st and 10, it's Evans.
And some room to maneuver. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
And they'll go right back to Evans.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10.
132 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. They run with a rookie. It's Chase Brown. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Valentine opting not to return it, and his guys will have it at the 25.
So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2.
And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Clifford will throw it here. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Credit that to the former Texas Longhorn, Joseph Osai, who got in there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now a handoff up the middle.
Goodson.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on fourth down.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. On the return is Williams.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10.
Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again.
He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Off of play action, Simeon.
They'll fight his tight end here, Asiasi.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Evans.
And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Evans will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
McPherson on for the point after.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And it was finished off by Chris Evans' touchdown run. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And Valentine going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback. The Packers ready to take over offensively. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Off the fake, here's Clifford.
Pressure comes and down he goes.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night.
And he'll take it just outside the 40. 35 yards that time on the punt. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. First and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He is hoping to find the end zone for a third time, and we sit now in the third quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
From the 50, it's Simeon. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. 3rd and 5. Simeon. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Evans running straight ahead. Brought down at the 20.
Holding. Offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Back to throw, Simeon. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Now it's 2nd and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
Here's Simeon. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Lucas Van Ness from his outside linebacker spot gets him down there for a loss of 4. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Powers through. And will find the open man. That's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Brown is in. Touchdown, Bengals. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this 4th quarter. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there and couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards. At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken at the 23. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They lead big. Quite the kickoff, really, to this exhibition schedule as they start once more with a 1st and 10. And a catch right side by Evans. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now Simeon. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line. Well, they get a 4th quarter pick. Something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right? The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Clifford to throw on 2nd down. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake, 3rd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now defensively they're going to burn their 1st timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. It has been a dream start to the preseason thus far as they look to finish things strong in the 4th quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. They'll fake it. Now Simeon. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here. Going left side, it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Play action. It's Simeon. Blitz coming, and down he goes. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now a play fake, and it's Simeon. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Valentine opting not to return it, and his guys will have it at the 25. Now the Packers get set to go. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Clifford throwing on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now on 4th down, honors the punt team sending this one away. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame.
In trouble, and he's taken down. Simeon in need of something big following that sack, facing 3rd and long. Back to throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Eric Stokes.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.